What's up, YouTube? Troy Devlin here, Integrative Nutrition Health Coach, specializing in weight loss. I thank you so much for watching. I'm very excited to present the material today. And if you're new to the channel, I ask that you smash that subscribe button. Helps me out a lot. And it helps to support the cause of spreading the message of health and wellness. And I really hope to help people with this channel. People who may be struggling to lose weight. If you are, know that you are not alone. Boy, I tell you what, it's painful to talk about, but I am someone who I struggle with food. Okay, I struggle with overeating and eating the wrong stuff and wanting to make all the wrong food choices, and do that in excess to the point where it can become a detriment to my health. And it's something that I have to be mindful of. And I know both sides. I know what it's like to be relatively fit, and I also understand what it's like to be 330 pounds and so overweight that I was just very unhappy with my body, and that really made me feel uncomfortable in certain social situations, and I wouldn't wish that life on anyone. So if I can help anyone get out of that position, then that's why I make the videos. So there are 3 areas, in my opinion, that you really want to focus on when you're trying to lose weight. And those are, number 1, what you're putting in your mouth, nutrition-wise. So there's nutrition that's on the plate, what you eat, and then there's nutrition that's off the plate, other things that nourish you, right? Like emotional things, spiritual things, things of that nature. But what I'm talking about right now is on the plate nutrition, what you eat. That's number 1 and probably the most important thing. Next is exercise, moving your body. So that's another way that you can increase your overall burn, right? You move your body more, you burn more, you lose some weight like that. So we have diet, exercise, and then the third thing I like to say is your mindset. And the mindset, right, that's your strategy, the systems that you put in place. The various techniques that you adopt and so on, the things that you try, how you look at things, the story that you tell yourself. It's very important, right? So as a coach, all of these areas are very important, but mindset is one. It's very easy to change your mind, right? You can do it just like that, as long as you allow yourself to do that. So this video is about adopting a growth mindset. And all that means is allowing yourself to change your mind. And in my opinion, that's good self-care, because sometimes we find out that something we thought is wrong. And when that's the case, or when we find out that something is no longer working for us, it makes sense to change. And we shouldn't beat ourselves up too much about the fact that we were wrong about the thing, or we should definitely not cling to bad ideas just because we had them, or just because somebody else put them in place, just because someone told us to think something and it turns out to be wrong. We shouldn't just double down and continue thinking that to our detriment. To me, that doesn't make any sense. So that's what I'm asking you to consider, guys. In order to change, in order to get different results, you have to open yourself to new information. And I've been in fitness consulting for a really long time, so I've talked to many people, and I'm not sure if you've ever talked to anyone before and you just got the impression that they were resistant to whatever information you were giving them. And really, no matter what it was you were telling the person, they just kind of their mind was made up against really whatever it was. And I'm sure probably there are things out there that you can relate to where that was probably the case. And I've gotten that a few times in my experience when I talk to people about diet and foods and things of that nature. And sometimes people are very resistant. And that's totally okay. I'm not here to judge. But as your coach, what I would recommend is be open to new ideas and new ways of looking at things. And again, it's called adopting a growth mindset, and we can't learn the things that we already think we know. So, as your coach, it's my job to adopt a growth mindset of my own in terms of learning about you. So, I would love to hear what you think in the comments. And again, if you're interested in some free health coaching, I ask that you smash that subscribe button. Helps me out a lot. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you soon.